Hi everybody, welcome to today's video, our first episode of our Monster Hunter Portable 3rd playthrough. We might end up revisiting Freedom Unite. We'll see what the future holds. Just like we might revisit Freedom, I don't know, we'll see. We got to the flagship of the series and beat it, and that's kind of the goal, at least. And to get through the majority of the village quests, if not all of them. I was just burnt out of Freedom Unite. All the monsters, you had to fight the same ones over and over and over again. Again, that's kind of the norm for all Monster Hunter games, but at the end of Freedom Unite right there, especially after like doing it for so many days in a row, bulk recording like that, I kind of burnt myself out of it. We beat the Nargacuga, which is the flagship, so I'm happy with it. So we're going to start fresh, new playthrough, fresh mind. Like how they show how the paintball works. Kind of cool. This game's near and dear to my heart. I bought a copy for my PSP. Couldn't read Japanese, so I had to use a translator and whatnot. And then Team Maverick 1 put out a translation patch for it, so I was able to use my modded Vita, or my modded PSP to get the ISO of the game and download the patch and do all that. Then really did a playthrough of it, and then just kept going back to it over the years. It's such a good game. It would be a favorite of mine if I think it came out with a English version and had a G version, I think, or a G Ultimate version. I think it would have definitely made it tied for best game, because this game's phenomenal. This game, of course, came out between Tri and 3 Ultimate. It's a shame that it never got PSP release in America, or a Vita release. I think either one could have been great. Flagship Zinogre, and of course introduces him to the series, and he's been a mainstay pretty much ever since, being in, I think, pretty much every game since then. He's in 3 Ultimate, he's in Generations Ultimate, he's in 4, I forgot that one, it's the next game after 3 Ultimate. 3 Ultimate, 4 Ultimate, Gen Ultimate. It wasn't in Base World, but it was in Iceborne, and of course it was in Rise and Sunbreak. So it'll be interesting to see if we get him as a returning monster in Wilds, especially since he's been voted the #1 fan favorite monster. Bear with me here. The buttons, with this being a Japanese game, are swapped. So X is actually back, circle is forward. I'm going to give myself my Monster Hunter 2nd G bonuses. I don't really care about the money, I more want like the cat and the other stuff. care much for the... Well, let's... do that one. It's not like I'm going to be looking at it that much. Kind of looked like my old hair before I got a haircut. I'll go with that one, just because I know there's not a whole lot of... I'll go with that. This to me is like the first game to like, well, other than try, this is like I feel like this was like a push in the right direction for modern games. Try was kind of a step back with the amount of stuff that they removed to make it work on the Wii and everything, which I don't blame them for that. I get it. You can see I already made a game. That's to test to see if we were okay. Making sure the translation, everything was working on the emulator. I love Monster Hunter cinematics. They do such a good job. A little look into the future. There's an ogre and Amatsu. Amatsu is one of my favorite Elder Dragons of all time. Such a good looking monster, and the fight's kind of fun. More fun if you can get people to do it with you. But still pretty good. Dialogue's a little janky in parts, just due to translation. We'll see that as we kind of go along the game. But Team Maverick won, they did a really good job. One of these is a really funny, the character puts out like a mini Kuropekus. There we go. Sometimes you can get a red one. It's funny, the first one was a Kurupeku and the rest have all been Gargoyles. Okay, 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well. Enough of that. Let's go ahead and kick this show off. Love the music, love the vibe, everything about this is such a good, fantastic. I didn't mean to do that. Stupid. Bozo. Sometimes you'll see that the dialogue is not translated. Like this lady. Obviously she's either got nothing important to say or they couldn't figure it out. This is the first game where you get 2 felines. Well, technically I think you get 2 shakas, but so this is the special one that I wanted to get. It's either Wrath or Tigrex. That one's a Silver Tiger, kind of cool. Okay, so I think we're just going to go with the first one. We're going to go with Simon here. That's right. He was kind of a pain, but I got rid of him last time. I said the first game I could make a cat named Pi, I would. Quick before we talk to the elder, let's go ahead and get the cats with us. Duh. Those comrade skill points. Both of these that we can get right off the bat. We got 15, I don't think, I'm not gonna worry about that. We're gonna switch. First things first, we're gonna sell all the equipment we're not gonna use. range and do all that stuff after. Between this video and the next one, get some stuff kind of set up. So there's a merchant right here. Kind of like the granny from the other game. You got some stuff you can buy from him. Got your item shop here. You got your equipment shop where you can buy. Actually, I'm just going to do that right now. Gives us a bonus 20. You can see here, Smithy. Cat armor shop here. Yukumo farm. Poogie. Let's go check out the farm really quick. Let's see, you start off with pretty much the same amenities as you did in Freebie Night. This is the last game with an actual true farm like this. Everything else is the dumbed down version. Which still makes me sad. I'd love to see a dedicated farm like this return eventually. I know it wasn't for everybody, but it'd be cool. I liked having something to work towards an upgrade. Technically you do upgrade the newer farms, but it's different because it's not us doing, you know. I get it. I get why they streamlined it. It wasn't for everybody, but growing up with the franchise and doing it, I miss it. This is the mining spot. This is an insect trap. So instead of the bush, you got this. So we can talk to him, give him perfume and items to make it collect more bugs. And a tree, there's a giant spit that goes there. Where's it here? The fishing dock. Get wooden stuff there. The beehive goes here. The farm. A mushroom tree there. Oh baby, our first items in the box. Alright. Pretty much broke now, that's okay. Start of the game, you're always gonna have a little bit of a learning curve. Our first quest. Get some mushrooms. Gargoyles, if you smack them and you surprise them, they drop an egg. Sometimes you can get a rare golden one. Gives you a lot of Yukumo points. I think technically this was the first game. This, you don't have to be on... May have been in try too. The reason we're not just playing try is you might as well just play 3 ultimate, which we're going to after this. I forgot, with this being the Japanese game, how much more blood shoots out when you hit monsters. Little joggy scale action. This is also the game that makes it, again, it may have been in Try 2, but the game where they show you that you can stop trying to gather because there's nothing else there, instead of like Freemy Night in the older games, where you just had to keep going and you have to risk losing stuff. The combat is much improved from Freemy Night. Can't remember if there are any mushrooms in here or not. I don't think so. I don't think we start getting mushroom spots until these next couple areas. Which we needed 10 of them, I believe. Yeah, okay. So we're looking for little mushrooms. You can gather honey and royal honey from this spot here. You can gather Yukumo wood from here, which is needed to upgrade the weapon. I'm only using fast forward because we're already 23 minutes in. If you're lucky, you can get all 10 from this spot. Okay, we got 7, not bad. This area of the waterfall. This is where they were fighting the Arzuros in the opening sequence. Thanks, Jogia. I'll say it was kind of a shame that in Rise that they brought back the Boggy and Roggy, but they didn't bring back the Great Joggy. Especially when the Joggy were in the game. You can get 2 carves off of Jogia, fun fact. Early game slog. I'm just going to take as much as we can get. I didn't really want to fight that, I wanted the mining spot. Just kind of going on a tour of this area, showing it off. First episode, it's going to be an introduction. Be nice to take a step back and not just fight. And again, fighting the same stuff that we fought all the time. Cave area, there's a mining spot over here. You can get bones from over there. I think eggs too, because it's the wyvern nest. Small monsters are still kind of a pain in this game. Not as bad. We just want as much of this stuff as we can get, because it's only going to help us in the future. You can get dung from right here. Like I said, you can get bones, eggs, sometimes. Fun fact, you can get lure a Rathian by doing that. If the Rathian's in the area, you have to have it be, like, the Rathian has to be in the area, and then if you do that, it'll attract onto you. There's a bug spot right here. Thought there's a mushroom spot in here. Oh yeah, okay, right here. Another Yukumo wood gathering spot over here. Can take this bridge down. Area 3, there's some specialty spots up here. This is usually where the veggie elder's at too. You can get bamboo shoots from right here. Nope, not right there. I guess it's only up top. I thought maybe it's Generations Ultimate where you can get them there too. But here, Melinx, take your stuff. You can get your back from there. Veggie Elder. You can mine right here. Thought there were 2 spots for the bamboo shoots. Oh, there's right here. Okay. I'm on crack. You can't get it from down below. You can hop off here. If you go here, it'll take you back to the cliffside area where we were at. Over here. There's another mushroom spot here. When these guys got the big butts, of course, if you don't know, you can kill them. You can get special stuff. Missed. He's gonna get away. There's a mining spot right here, which we already showed you. Really quick. Back in this area. So you can actually hop off right here. Where's it? It's right there. You end up down here. A little shortcut if you ever need it. More gargoyles. For fighting the Royal Ludroth and Ludroths. You can get them here too. There's some other miscellaneous spots, but we've got enough, so we're going to go ahead and turn this in. Don't want to pick up the egg right away unless the gargoyle's down, because it'll like bump into you and you'll drop the egg. I've had that happen before on the actual quest. You get 2 cars from those guys. Only reason I'm doing this is to get the points moving a little quicker. You can already see that we're up to 22. Oh, 52. Because that's Zinni. You can see little quality of life updates that have been made. When I say little, but it's quite the jump from Freedom Unite. I don't think that we had a set amount right off the bat, which so this is nice. You can cook the meat faster. We'll get that. We'll get the mushroom log. We'll get the perfume. And we'll get the field roe. Not big into the fishing stuff, so not completely broke anymore. I'll eventually end up buying the books and stuff, so that way you can look at the stuff. It's just telling us that we can upgrade. Gosh. My ear's ringing. Yeesh. It's gonna be enough. We can upgrade that again. We can upgrade this one into the other one we just upgraded from. Go ahead and upgrade that too. It's gonna say that we got scripts. That way we can make cat armor. We already got cat armor, so somewhere in here we can change Poogie's clothes right here. In memory of Pokey, we'll go ahead and give him that one. And we'll call that a video, guys. Hopefully you enjoy this series as we move along in it. Don't forget, like and subscribe. We'll catch you next time, guys. Have a good one. Peace.